Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Gesgex here, doing something a little bit different. This time we're doing an unboxing, just a very quick unboxing. As you can see, Sniper Elite on the PS4, of course. This was only, I believe, this one was only available in the States. I'll quickly show you essentially what's in it. I might start doing a series of unboxings because I've got so many different collector's editions nowadays. So as you can see, Sniper Elite 3, of course, collector's edition. On the back, it shows you the basics. Apologies, I'm using a bit of a weird setup here, so it's a little bit tricky to kind of position it. So you got a few pictures there. Essentially, it just sort of says, you can see the M for mature, so as you can see, it's a US edition. One that can change history, of course. Fantastic game, gotta say. I don't know if you ever played it or not, but really, really good game. It says there, includes what's in it, if it will focus. Sniper Elite 3, so you do get the game. The tin box, which you'll see, collectible playing cards. Oh, why will it not focus? Stupid new camera. There we go. Bullet torch pen, sniper shooting range target, dog tag, dossier, and some DLC stuff. So let's get into this. So we'll get the sleeve off to start with. So that's that to one side. And it all comes packaged in this metal tin, as you can see, that is supposed to look like a munitions tin. It says Sniper Elite 3 on the spine, on both sides. It's a bit of a weird tin, this, because it actually opens on both sides, as you'll see. Actually, this part kind of opens as well as this part. But anyway, apologies for the weird angle. I'm kind of crouched at the side of this. Anyway, so we'll open it up and see what we get inside. There we go. So when we open it up, this is what you see to begin with. You've got your picture on the inside of Carl something. Forgotten what this chap's name is. I've forgotten already, but yeah, Carl something rather. Anyway, we'll get to that in a little bit, and a few other goodies on this side. So I'll move this to one side and quickly take the stuff out, and then we'll go through stuff one at a time, see what we've got. And I'll quickly show you the tin. Like I say, it's got this weird opening thing on both sides. There we go. And it is supposed to actually do that because it's properly hinged and everything, so I'm not entirely sure of the efficiency or point of that really, but anyway, sorry if there was a loud clicking. And it's awesome because somebody outside has just started to do some drilling, so that's even better. But yeah, that's the tin essentially, so pretty cool to begin with. So munitions tin there. At the back of the pack is this thing. Sharpshooter target sheets, as you can see, enemy target number 3. Apologies for the weird focusing. It's a new camera that I've got. Now this thing massively unfolds. I'll just show you what it says on the back as well. It says you can write the distance, number of shots, score, name, etc. Printed in the US. Now this would fully unfold, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna. I'll try and do it a little bit, but essentially I'm sure you've seen these sort of things before. Let's show you on there. Essentially, there we go. Essentially, it's one of those that you get different markings or rankings or score or whatever depending on where you hit it. So you can see in the corner, shows you where you get. So you get 10 for a centre of mass shot, 9 for a headshot, etc. And then working your way out. And you get 15 for, for somewhere else, as you can see. But as you played the game, if you shoot somebody there, you do get an interesting X-ray. But there we go. And he sort of looks like a Nazi commandant type figure. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. As I say, that unfolds. It does actually look like it's properly sized as well. Secondly, I'm not going to open these just because I haven't yet, and I don't really want to because I'll never get another pack of these again. So I wish they'd focus. There we go. Sharpshooter playing cards with a kind of Africa core logo on it, the palm tree, as you can see. And again, as I say, it's just a standard deck of cards. I have seen what they look like when they're opened, and it is just, come on. There we go. Rebellion. Published. Sorry, wobbly hand there. It is just a sort of standard pack of cards, essentially. Some of them have characters from the game in, but nothing too dramatic. Then we get this, which is a set of dog tags, of course. You've got to have dog tags in a military game. So I'll take these out and show you what they look like. Oh, there's two little bags in there. Apologies for that. Let's take that off. There we go. So you've got your dog tags that essentially you have kind of 2 of them together, and on this one, it just says, where are we? There it is. So it says Sniper Elite 3. These are, of course, metal with, of course, the logo underneath. I wish it would focus properly. Stupid thing. Anyway, on the back, there's nothing on this one, but as I say, it is metal. And on the other one's slightly more interesting, I tend to think. This one's actually sort of engraved, if you like. And if I bring it in a little bit closer, there we are, Carl Fairburn, that's his name, Fairburn, so 0000, etc. 1, O negative blood, 1 shot change history, and you can see that it's kind of indented on the back where it's been There we are, whereas I say the actual writing is properly embossed or raised, whatever you want to call it. There we go. So that's that thing. You also get, now this is a very bizarre thing, and I'll show you the packet at the end of the video because there's an interesting little note on there. But anyway, it's this thing. So it's essentially, it is a, I didn't realise what it was entirely at first, but anyway, it's designed to look obviously like a 50 cal round, and it says on it, if I can get the bloody thing to focus, I wasn't having this sort of issues with it before, but anyway. Sorry about this. So it says Sniper Elite 3, and we've got the kind of the logo on it again, as you can see there. See if we can get it to focus. Way, where's the camera? There we go. Wish it would focus. God damn it! Sorry about this. As I say, this is the sort of first kind of unboxing-y thing that I've done. I may have to put some editing in here, but anyway. There we go. Sniper Elite 3. Sorry about this. Africa, and then essentially on the bottom. It's actually, it does say 50 cal on the base of it, which it probably won't focus. It does say 50 cal. Anyway, in fact, it says Barrett 50 cal, in fact, on it. If I can bloody get the thing to focus. There we go, if you can get a quick glimpse of that. Barrett 50 cal. Now, that is actually a torch. So you click the button on the side, which is just there. But unfortunately, the battery is pretty much dead because this has just been sitting in storage for quite a while. So the battery has gone, and I don't think there's any way of replacing it. However, this thing does have one other little feature that I only found out after somebody told me about it. Actually, the top comes off, and it's actually a pen. I know it says on the description of the box, it says about being a torch pen, but I'd kind of forgotten the pen side of things. So there you go. Anyway, so the top goes on there. And I say it's just designed to look like a 50 cal sniper round. So there we go. Cool little touch there. I like that. Actually, I'll show you the thing now. This is the packet it came in. Probably won't focus because it's cellophane. But it actually says... Let's see if I can get it to... Where's the camera? There we go. Warning, this product contains a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer. So that's... There we go. That's slightly unsettling, but that's the packet that that it came in. Now, there's a few other things because you get this dossier thing, which is pretty cool. So it's top secret, OSS operation, and it's got a date, 12th of May. I suppose it's 12th of May, it could be 5th of December, depending on, I suppose if it's US, it's probably 5th of December actually, isn't it? 1942, to be kept under lock and key. And then on the back, property of Carl Fairburn, you've got a kind of fake Africa stamp thing on there, and the signature, it says approved as well. Oh my word, what is going on with the camera focus on this? I told you. But anyway, and in here, if we open this up, there we go. There's a load of documents in here, which we're going to have a little look at now quickly. So I'll take those out. They're all proper wedged in, but I'll show you what we've got in here. So first off, these little cards, I like these. They're essentially vehicle ID cards. So it says, attention, support your allies, with a British flag there, of course, or Union Jack. Or, there we are, Union flag, shall I say. Then we've got on here the M4 Sherman, the M4 Sherman A1, M3 Grant, obviously Matilda, Crusader, and a half-track. So they're all the kind of Allied vehicles. And then on the back, you've got the Know Your Enemy Axis vehicles. So you've got... Really? You're still not going to focus? Really? There's like literally no... You can't even see behind it to focus. So what is it? It likes the white, doesn't it? There we go. So you got the heavy tanks there, medium, light, and probably like, yeah, exactly, more little light things on there. So that's that one. And then you've got on the other card, you've got the same, but kind of with aircraft. So I'll move that back a little bit, and you can see that Hawker Hurricane, Spitfire, etc., Curtiss, Grumman, etc., all those sort of things. They're the Allied aircraft, of course. And then you've got the Axis aircraft on the back, so you've got all those sort of things as well. So if I move that back there, it probably focus better, even though it's further away, but there we go. So yeah, so you've got your vehicle ID things there, which I think is pretty cool. And there's a load of maps in here, and I'm only going to show one because they sort of fold out, and they're all pretty much the same, but just of different regions. These should focus alright because they're on the floor. So you've got, I mean, I'll show you the folded up ones as well. So you've got these, and there's also another one there. Where are we? There we go. Sorry, get it in camera. It might help if it's actually in camera. So you've got a couple of folded up maps. You've got Tunisia there, and yeah, essentially what they are, they're maps of the different levels, and that's, you've got Tobruk there, shows you where it is in relation to other places, in relation to various other places. So you can see Alexandria and El Alamein and places like that on the map. Then you've got the actual, I love the little pencil sketch there. You've got a bit of text there, talking about the kind of history of the place, and then you've got a map as I say, that you could technically use if you're playing the game. It could sort of show you. It's got a few little markings on, as you can see, little pencil markings and that, and little annotations and that. So it says lots of places to hide in the mountain pass, perfect for a sneak attack and things like that. So they're pretty cool. Nothing on the back, but they're pretty cool. Fairly solid card. I know you may think, well, who gives a crap, but it makes it a bit more durable and a bit more authentic as well. There's a couple of schematics which are pretty cool. I like these. You got one for a. Show you this one to start with. There we go. So there's one for the Panzer tank, and if you zoom in, if it can focus, surprising amount of detail on these sketches, which is cool. I like that. So yeah, and it's got kind of authentic looking stamps and signatures and all that kind of thing on there as well. So that's pretty cool. So you've got the tank one there. And you've also got, yeah, so for that's obviously the Panzer tank, and we've also got the Tiger Rat tank as well. And this one, I've got to say, look at the detail when it focuses. If it focuses, come on. Look at the detail on that sketch. That's quite amazing, quite impressed with that. So yeah, so you've got more schematics there, which is pretty good. And what else have we got here? There's another one here, which is a weapon schematic this time. There we are, for the M1 Garand rifle, showing you the kind of firing mechanism and all that kind of thing. Shows you a kind of cross-section of what the rifle looks like inside. Except obviously it doesn't want to focus. Why would it? I don't know what is going on with the focus in this at the moment. It really is. I don't know, it's struggling like mad. I don't know if it's because of the lighting or something. But yeah, really, really struggling. Sorry, apologies about this. I'll have to have a little mess about and see if I can get it to work, because I'm hoping to use this as a proper webcam at some point. So we'll take those away. Now we've got a few little postcard things here, just little sketches that look very similar to the sketches that you get in the loading screens. Here we go, and our actual postcards. Not that anyone would actually use them as postcards, obviously, because it would be such a waste. But anyway, so there's that one. This one with a kind of like commandant tank crew kind of thing there, which is pretty cool. Again, as I say, sketches very similar to the ones you see in the game. And the last one, there's this one as well. There we go, I like that. They look sort of hand-drawn. Who dares wins, it says in the bottom corner, so that's pretty cool, I like that. Almost done, almost done. So there's a couple of maps there. There's this, which is interesting. It's obviously supposed to be as though Carl Fairburn has been told to write a journal. So it says US Army at the top, and I'll bring that right up to the camera, and you can have a little read of that if you want to pause it. Actually, I'll show you the top half first. And get it to bloody focus. There we go. I was told to keep a journal, etc., or to write to someone back home. It's possibly because I'm moving it quite a lot. So you can pause that and read that if you wish, and I'll show you the bottom half of the letter as well. Get the bloody thing open. There we go. So as I say, that's the bottom part as well. It's just, as I say, it's Carl writing sort of his own thoughts. For his own sanity's sake, I suppose. But yeah, there we go. And last but not least, there is a poster that was presumably on the side of one of the drinking holes or whatever in one of the bars in Tobruk, by the looks of it. And it's there. It also says ISIS, the Queen of Cairo, 21st of June, 1942, only at Jafar's Club in Tobruk. And it's got that kind of wartime art style to it, which is really cool. It's on. Although, I mean, he says nothing on the back of it, and although it looks very kind of tattered around the edge, it's actually not. It's perfect condition, but it's a funny sort of canvas thing. The actual material is, I don't know what you call it. It's light card, but it almost feels like canvas that you'd paint on. But cool little touch there. So there we go. So that essentially is what you get in the Sniper Elite 3 tin. So that all comes in there. You get a copy of the game as well, but I didn't bother to show that because, you know, it's just the game. It's just the normal standard edition of the game. So, yeah, as I say, that was just a quick unboxing. I'm going to do plenty more. I've got loads and loads of collector's editions, a lot of US exclusive collector's editions and things. And I'm going to try and do unboxings for them over time. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you again very soon.